What time is it, boys and girls? It's time for the Children's Corner. Today on Grow and Clip Bonsai for Seniors, featuring Mr. Elephant, Pinkie Pie, and don't forget we have Mrs. Elephant, Stash, Helcha, and Uncle Joe Potsavuckum up there holding the sign, Enjoy the Little Things. And of course, we can't forget Mr. Weather Tree, and our friend here, Mr. Frog, Farmer Frog. So, Mr. Weather Tree says today is June 28th of 2024. It's Friday. It's 72 degrees Fahrenheit or 22 degrees Celsius. It's a misty, rainy day on and off. So, what are we going to do on the Children's Corner? The hunt. And what is the hunt? The hunt is a good day to take a walk with your kids and save a tree seedling. You don't have to go for these big trees. Take them to the store, get a nice little plastic pot like I just got this one in Chinatown. I drilled 2 holes in it, and with a regular file, you can make the drainage for the water to seep out. I got my little piece, well, it's white, my little piece of screen in there. You can use any kind of screen for the kids. I went out and collected some moss. But the main thing I did was I found a little tree growing in the crack of the sidewalk. Now that's what you can do to help with the kids out, because this is just a little maple. And you can see the elongated growth because it was trying to stretch for the sun. So all we're going to do, I've been soaking it for about a good half hour. And you can use any kind of soil you want. Any kind of soil. And this is a fun thing to do, taking a walk with the kids, because eventually somebody's going to step on it and it's going to die. So you can take any soil you want, any kind of a potting soil, and just open the box. Oh, my little container. And it's just regular potting soil with peat moss in it. Put it in. Kill the ants that came in, and just push it in with your spoon. Let me push it down so you can see, because how the kids can see it. There you go. And just add a little bit more in, and just wet it, push it down, and Pinkie Pie can come up and wet it a little bit, Pinkie Pie. There we go. Now, we got our tree, and you can see the long taproot. So instead of having the long taproot in there, I got my fine scissors, and we're just gonna leave, you can see the Y here, and you can see the roots coming out of the taproot over here and over here. So we're just gonna cut a little bit of that taproot off. Get that out of the way. And some of these big leaves, we're just going to cut it because we want it to, just like that. Let the kids cut it. Just cut it in half. Just like that. And you got a nice little tree to start. And then put it in. We can add a little bit more soil. And just push it in with the spoon, or have the kids push it in with their fingers. Yeah, I still got the arthritis in the wrist, but boys and girls, even in pain, you got to do some work. And I think that's going to be a good about, you can't see it. You can see the tree, and you can see the roots about to there. So we're just going to add some soil in the middle, just like that. And then we're going to put the tree on the top. You can see it. I'm going to use my left hand so I can show the kiddies how to put it in. And just put your soil in. Now, kids, it doesn't have to be perfectly centered. There we go. Just like that. And then we're going to have Pinkie Pie fill up our cup that it was soaking in. There we go. And we're going to give it a little drink of water. Let the kids do it. Let them hold it into the level of the pot with the water. Because since we watered the bottom in, it should start to soak up water. Then gently, gently let the pot go under the water a little bit, in and up. In and up. There you go. Just like that. Now the tree's going to fall a little bit, but that's all right. Just going to push it in to keep them straight. Now you don't have to put no chapstick in there because the water helps to let the soil relax and get into the roots a little better. And then we're just going to put a little bit of soil in there. I'll use the back of my spoon. But with the kids, you can just push it in a little bit, just like that. And wipe the top of the pot. See, with these pots, you don't have to worry about what's centered, what's not centered. Because with these pots, with all the pictures on there, it looks pretty good. Then we're going to take our moss right here that I have soaking. And then what we're going to do is take some of this mud off. Put that in there. I got it in the water. I'm just smishing it with my fingers. I wish I could show you, but I can't. And then we're just going to take a little bit of moss. And by putting the moss in, it'll help the tree not to evaporate all too much water. And you can get the moss. I got these in these big pieces in the cracks of the sidewalk. But really on the curb of the street. So all I'm going to do is with my chopstick and just take a lot of that excess mud off. Just like that. Rinse it off into the water. You can let the kids do it. They can get experience because they like to play in the dirt. Because this grows right in between the cracks. And all I'm doing is rubbing my fingers. Just like that. I'm going to put it around here. And then what are you going to do with this tree? You're going to put it in a semi-shaded condition. And we're going to take another piece. And I think we can fit it in. Something like that. There we go. And that way there, when we give it a drink of water, all the soil won't run out. See that? Easy. Just dunk. Let them dunk it after that and get everything good and soaked. And this is a fun little project for the kids to do. And the reason why we do this on a cloudy, rainy day is because the tree is not under stress. And you can see how it's growing a little bit this way. So if the tree is growing a little bit, you can see the curvature in the tree. So I can put it towards the sun that way and it'll start bending forward. But now I have a little deer. And let's see if we can get the deer to sit on the moss. Like it's eating the grass. And then you can get little stones, whatever the kids want to do to decorate, let them decorate it. And I'll get my spoon. I'll get a little bit of fine grit in there. Just to fill in the spots. That's all you got to do is let the kids do it. They'll love doing this, decorating it. And planting that little tree and finding it. There we go. Into the water we go. And there you have it. Something nice and easy for the kids to do. Look at that. Little deer in there eating the grass. And of course, that's Frankie on the children's corner barking like crazy. I don't know what he's doing. And Kevin was moseying around here someplace, but so give it a try. Take your kids for a walk on a nice dismal day. Get them interested in little bonsai trees. You don't have to get these big trees. Start out small and go from there. If your tree's a little crooked, just push it so it straightens itself out. But there you go, and it's going to be in the shade. And this is our little pot. So you can have it any way you want. There you go. And the pot was only $1, so you can probably find any kind of a plastic pot for the kids to do. Because this pot will be good, so you're going to say, Tom, how are you going to overwinter it for the kids? Well, you put it on a cold windowsill and let it go dormant. That's all you got to do in the wintertime. That's what I'm going to do. So give it a try. Okay, kids. So, from Mr. Weathertree, Pinkie Pie, Mr. Elephant, and who else do we got? We got Mrs. Elephant, Baby Stash, Baby Helcha, and Uncle Joe Potsavacuum. All here are going to say, kids, get out there in the rain with your mom and dad and go find yourself a little tree and plant a little tree and make a little bonsai tree for yourself. You take care, everybody. Have a good day and enjoy the rest of the night. And kids, be kind to your parents because one day you'll be a parent too. You take care of it. That was from here, Geraldine. Take care, everybody.